Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Indian Bull vs Bear. This is the second video of the series Star Sectors of the Month. In this series, I share the best 3 and worst 3 sectors for every month. There are total 67 sectors which I have picked from website screener.in. I have analyzed the share price movement of top 10 companies over the last 10 years of each of these 67 sectors, and the result of that mammoth exercise is this information which I'm going to show you in this video. I have analyzed these sectors based on two criterias: returns and consistency. This is the information which is not available in the public domain. Retail users never have this available to them, which has prevented them to maximize their returns. So let's see the best and worst three sectors for the upcoming month of May. Before moving on, please read the entire disclaimer carefully. This video is for educational purpose only. There is no buy, hold, or sell recommendation. So the first analysis criteria that I used is the returns. Have a look at this graph. This graph shows the returns of top 5 broader indices of Indian share market for the month of May. The red bar shows the Nifty 50 with returns of 1.48%. This is the average returns in the month of May over the last 10 years for Nifty 50. This orange bar shows the returns for Nifty Next 50, which is 1.04%. This yellow bar, 0.42%, shows the returns in the month of May over the last 10 years for the Nifty Mid Cap 100. Nifty Small Cap 250 is shown by this green bar with minus 0.02%, the average returns for the month of May. And the cyan color Nifty 5 shows the Nifty 500. Now, May is ranked at number 7 out of 12 months in terms of returns. Now let's move on and see the top 10 uh, sectors. Sorry, the top 10 sectors in terms of returns. So the green bars over here shows the sectors and their corresponding returns over here. The red line shows number of years with negative returns, whereas the green line shows number of years with positive returns. So let's take a few examples. Agrochemical sector. Agrochemical sector is among the best 10 performing sectors in terms of returns in the month of May with 3.58% average returns. 7 years in the last 10 years, this sector has given positive returns in the month of May. And 3 years, it gave negative returns. Similarly, you can pick anything. Edible oil, 5.64% returns, 6 positive years, and 4 negative years, and so on for all the other sectors. So you can see the top 10 sectors. Let's see the top 3. So this graph will show the top 3. So at number 3 is the stock commodity brokers with 4.15% average returns in the month of May, 7 positive years and 3 negative years. At number 2 is education sector with 4.90% returns, 6 positive years and 4 negative years. And the best sector in terms of returns in the month of May is edible oil sector with 5.64% returns, 6 positive years and 4 negative years. Now let's look at the worst 3 sectors. So this graph shows the worst 10 sectors for the month of May in terms of returns. Again, these red bars over here shows the returns of the sectors. The red line over here shows the number of years with negative returns, and the green line shows number of years with positive returns. So, for example, banks. Bank sector is among the worst 10 sectors in the month of May, which is a surprising thing. On an average, it has given a negative return of minus 1.23% in the month of May. 7 years out of 10 years, the sector has given negative returns in May. Only 3 times it has given positive returns. Similarly, for example, glass and glass hardware, minus 3.73% average returns, 7 negative years and 3 positive years. Paper, minus 1.09% average returns, 7 negative years and only 3 positive years. So now take a look at the worst 3. So the worst 3 sectors based on returns. Number 3 is steel with minus 2.58% average returns in the month of May, only 3 positive years and 7 negative years in the last 10 years. At number two is the IT hardware sector with minus 2.70% returns, 4 negative years and 4 positive years and 6 negative years. And the worst sector in terms of returns for the month of May is the glass and glass product sector with minus 3.73% returns, 3 positive years and 7 negative years in the last 10 years. So now let's move on to the next analysis criteria, which is the consistency. Now, based on consistency, let's have a look at this graph. Now, this graph is again showing the top five broader indices and their performance in terms of consistency over the last 10 years. This red bar is for Nifty 50. So, Nifty 50 has given positive returns in the month of May 6 times in the last 10 years. Nifty Next 50 gave again 6 times, Nifty Mid Cap 2 6 times. Nifty Small Cap has given positive returns only 5 times, and Nifty 500 has given positive returns 7 times. So, in terms of consistency as well, May is again at number 7. So, May is at number 7 both in terms of consistency as well as in terms of returns. Now, let's see the top basically 10 sectors in terms of consistency. So, this graph shows that the top 10 sectors in terms of consistency. The blue line over here shows the returns, but the focus is on the consistency. So the bars over here, the green portion of these bars shows the number of years with positive returns. For example, in case of agrochemicals, it's 7, and the red portion shows the number of years with negative returns. So 3 years. So, for example, in agrochemical sector, in the last 10 years, it has given positive returns 7 times and negative returns 3 times. And the average returns in the month of May for the agrochemical sectors is 3.58%. We can take any other example for that. For example, say realty. So, realty in the last 10 years, it has given negative returns 3 times, positive returns 7 times, and the average returns in the month of May is 1.43%. Let's see the best three sectors in terms of consistency. So at number three is realty with 1.43% average returns. 7 years this sector has given positive returns, and 3 years the sector has given negative returns in the month of May. At number two is FMCG with 2.83% returns and 8 years positive and only 2 years negative. And the top is the automobile sector with 4.05% returns, but most importantly, 8 positive years and 2 negative years in the month of May for this sector. Now let's see the worst 10. So this graph shows the worst 10 sectors in terms of consistency. Again, this blue line shows the returns. This blue line shows the returns. This bar, the green portion shows the number of positive years and the red portion shows the number of negative years. So, for example, the printing and stationery sector, this sector has given average returns of minus 2.47%, but more importantly, 8 times this sector has given negative returns in the last 10 years, and only 2 times it has given positive returns. Take any other example, let's say hotel and restaurant sector. So the uh, average returns for the month of May for the sector is 1.01%. But in the last 10 years, 7 times the sector has given negative returns, and only 3 times the sector has given positive returns in the month of May in the last 10 years. Let's move on to the next graph and see the top three worst sectors in terms of consistency. So at number three is glass and glass products with minus 3.73% returns. But more importantly, this sector has given positive returns only 3 times and given negative returns 7 years in the last 10 years. At number two is steel sector with minus 2.58%. Again, only 3 positive years and 7 negative years. And the worst of all sectors in the May in terms of consistency is the printing and stationery sector with minus 2.47%. But more importantly, only 2 years this sector has given positive returns in the month of May, and 8 years the sector has given negative returns. So that is all from my side in this video, and be a smart investor and use this information for your advantage. Please spread the word and share this video with all your friends and family so that they too can take advantage of this historical trend information. I'll be back soon with the next video of this series in the last week of next month. Stay tuned to my channel, and in the meantime, watch other important educational and informative videos on my channel. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like, and comment. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video next month. Bye bye.